Don't miss TCGcastle.com, best place for Pokemon trading card game. You can find singles for standard, legacy, or expanded format, sealed products like booster box, teams, team decks. With TCG Center 5 code, you will get 5% discount on your purchase. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we'll be looking at another deck, and this time we have Wavering Break. I can call this some kind of a meal deck or just damage block deck. So it all depends on the situation that you will play against. Basically, I test this deck a lot. I actually played in real life by a bit, and it actually works pretty good. I mean, Noivern Break is really strong attacker. It have 130 HP with that attack that can hit for 70 and 80 more if you have the same amount of cards in your hand as your opponent for 3 energies. You can use Double Dragon and pretty much any of Darkness or Psychic energies. But a good thing is that Noivern ability which says that any damage done will be prevented if you get heads on the coin flip. Plus there's a Bomb Burst attack for 3 energies that does 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon in play. So strong card in my opinion, and I definitely pair this with Octillery because Abyssal Hand, also non-EX attacker. You can have it turn 1 with the Wally and draw cards, and you have 5 in your hand. So actually really strong. And we have 15 Pokemons in total, so 6 basics. Also 4 Noibits with Mysterious Beam. So when I say you can play it as a meal deck, well, definitely you can. If you can get heads on the coin flip, you can prevent your opponent by attacking you. If he does not play Hex Maniac, but pretty much 99% players play Hex Maniac, they can probably knock you out. But it have pretty strong stand-up, especially against those EX decks. For example, Giratina Seismitoad, because you can just play Mysterious Beam. If you get heads, you discard energy from active Pokemon, and if you get heads on the Echolation, you prevent your opponent by attacking you. Shrine of Memories actually will help you because each player's evolved Pokemon can use any attack from its previous evolutions. So basically you can even with Noivern Break discard at your pretty much turn 1 if you want with Wally energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So I think that's really good. So moving on to some other cards, I have 1 Bell Compressor, search your deck for up to 3 cards, discard them. 4 Level Balls, search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, reveal and put it into your hand. 4 Puzzle of Times, so with 4 Puzzle of Times I can put pretty much any 2 cards from my discard pile back into my hand. 1 copy of Super Road, 1 copy of Target Whistle for those shadings. 3 Trainers Mails, 2 copies of Ultra Ball for Noivern or Noivern Break, 4 Verse Seeker. From supporter cards I have 1 AZ, so actually I can scoop up pretty much something if I need from play. 2 copies of Judge, 1 copy of Lysander, 1 copy of M, 3 copies of Professor Sycamore, 1 Teammates. Teammates is good because when I lost something from the knockout I can search my deck for any 2 cards. 2 copies of Wally, so for turn 1 evolution into Octillery or Noivern, but even in the mid or late game, Wally is good card. 3 copies of Shrine of Memories, 2 Floatstones for free retreat, pretty much with Octillery. 9 energies in total, so I have 4 Double Dragon, 3 Darkness energies, and 2 Psychic energies. In original version, I was played this deck with 2 Headringers, but I actually decided to cut them. You can actually add them if you play in area where a lot of people plays EX decks. Plus that, you can also take 1 Starly Megaphone, so try to think about those 3 cards. Actually, it can help you a lot, depend on your opponent and on your opponent's style. So if you expect a lot of Night March decks and non-EX decks like Wesby Queen, Night March, Wesby Queen, Wild Plume and stuff like that, you're probably not gonna play Headringer. But if you expect a lot of let's say Crobats with Manectrics, if you expect a lot City to Giratinas, Mega Mewtwo's, Mega Manectrics with Ho, EX, then you actually need Starling Megaphone and 2 Headringers because they will help you way too much. So if you're looking for any of these cards, you can visit TCG Castle. You can find the link in my video description, so you can buy any of these cards, and you will get 5% discount if you use TCG Center 5 code. So let's move to deck test so you can see how this deck will work. Okay, so let's call Tails, and let's go first. Going first is always good with Noivern Break because if you get lucky, for example, if you get Remoraid, you can just go Wally into your auxiliary, and you can have auxiliary on your turn 1 for Abyssal Hand. I often like to use that, so let's see if we have another auxiliary in place. So I actually have in play in a deck, I actually have one, so let me just grab with my Ultra Ball one more. Should I go with one more Remoraid? I guess I can go with one more Remoraid, so let's just go with one more Remoraid, and I will not attach energy card. I'll be smart because on the other side is Giratina EX. I'm probably following with the Seismitoad, maybe not, maybe Giratina of Vileplume. Definitely depends. I'm not running Hexmaniac in this deck, so if I play against Vileplume turn 1 item lock, I mean there's a little chance that you can actually find Hexmaniac, and in my opinion, it's useless to play Hexmaniac. Just because if you play it, you will also shut down your self ability. So I think that Hexmaniac in Noivern Break is just useless. But in other decks, definitely it's worth, because you never know. Well, maybe you can hit Hexmaniac and save yourself. But it all depends. Definitely, if it's some other deck, I would run Hexmaniac, but since it's not, I'm not running it. So there's a double Colorless Energy. Speaking about double Colorless Energy, I can try to discard it with my Mysteries Beam. So that's the one case how you can beat Giratina Seismitoad deck. So you can actually play Shrine of Memories and have your Noivern in play, and just getting heads on the coin flip will allow you to discard those double Colorless Energies. But once Giratina hits you for that Chaos Wheel, well, it's pretty much GG. You can't play DCs and Stadium cards. Another DCs, those double Dragon Energies. That was I'm talking about. So there's a Super Scoop Up heads, and there's a setup. Setup for 3. And Floatstone for Garbodor. Ooh, he plays Garbodor. Garbodor can actually shut down my ability, and that's something that I don't want to see. So I need to get rid of that Garbodor as soon as possible. Let me get rid of Garbodor. Like the top deck. Let's see what we can find with the Abyssal Hand. I'm going for 4. Yep, not bad. Another Level Ball for another Abyssal Hand, I guess. And after that I can just judge down my opponent. I'm definitely looking for Noivern. Battle Compressor, guess I can use that. Let me discard one Wally, let's go with N, and let's go with Lysander. Whoop, let's better go with Teammates. Teammates is a card that can actually be used. And there's a Judge, so can I find Noivern? Yes, I found one Noivern, so there's a decent chance that I can actually get heads on the coin flip and prevent Giratina attack. But if I get heads, oh, I can't get heads, I don't have Stadium in play, totally forgot about that. Well, guess never mind. Still, if I can get heads on the coin flip, I can prevent that Giratina from attack. There's a Dream's Mail. Luckily, I have Lysander ready next turn, so I guess I can Lysander in front something like Seismitoad. But there's a still good question, will he be able to find a double Colorless Energy or double Dragon Energy so he can actually attack? He discarded one Garbodor. And he had 2 Puzzle of Times in this pile. With the 2 Crushing Hammer and 2 Double Colress. Interesting. Come on, flip me the heads, Pikachu. So if I can get heads, I will prevent that damage. And for next turn, I'm pretty much safe because I can evolve into Noivern Break, who can actually suffer 2 time attacks. And I have AZ, so I can just scoop it up when it gets 120. Yes, there's a heads. But unfortunately, I can't play special energy cards or stadium cards, so that rule actually applies. Or even supporter card, or not a supporter cards. I can't play. I can play double colorless energy, double dragon energy. Wow, I'm out of concentration, so never mind. There's 1 energy and Abyssal Hand. And 1 more Noivern. Let me see if I can find something interesting. Versus Seeker, well, that's okay, I guess. Let's see what I can find with another Abyssal Hand. Really nice. 1 more Noivern. So for now, I will just pass. I just passed my turn, so next turn I can evolve my other Noivern Break. So I forced my opponent to play Sycamore, so he have 3 Puzzle of Times in his discard pile, so that's good. There's 1 Crushing Hammer, and I guess that's 4th Crushing Hammer. No, that's 3rd Crushing Hammer, so probably he have only 1 more left somewhere in his deck. That's good, but he also have that Xerosic, so he can use Xerosic. I think I will try to win this game by decking out my opponent, so he's on the 17 cards right now. And probably he goes for maybe Shaman, he needs... Oh no, so he will take Garbodor, so he can actually shut down my ability. Okay, and it's my turn again. Oh, really nice top deck, like that. Like the top deck, like the Wally. I can grab 1 more Noivern. Plus, I can evolve into Noivern Break. Next turn I can just knock out that Garbodor from play. For now I will just use Bomb Burst, 30 around the board. And yeah, once you prevent your opponent from attacking you, when you discard his energy cards, and you can just then easily start to apply pressure with your Noivern. So there's a Cassius. Oh, why he attached 1 more Double Dragon energy? Probably just to not have the same amount of cards as I have in my hand. But that's not gonna help him. There's a Versus Seeker for Lysander, and I can just knock out his Garbodor right now for... Well, even for 70, even without a same amount of cards, I would knock him out because I already does 30 damage to it. And there's first prize. So Shrine of Memories, oh, real nice Shrine of Memories, but yeah, Giratina could probably hit me again, and I will not be able to play Shrine of Memories. But from this point, I can one-hit knockout pretty much everything right now, because Seismiton have 30 damage, Giratina have 30 damage, and I still just need to have the same amount of cards in my hand as my opponent. And from there, I can just hit for 150, plus 30, that's 180, enough to knock out pretty much all of these 3 cards from play. Oh, but I totally forget, even if I last turn didn't play Lysander, if I just knock out that Giratina, and I could actually do that, I would discard 3 cards from my opponent Pokemon in play, but right now I just gave him opportunity to play Xerosic and to discard my Double Dragon energy, but I guess it's never mind. If he get heads, if I get tails, he just knocked me out anyway. So I guess that's not good. But let's just game in front with Noibat. Why not? Abyssal Hand. So I'm searching for basic energy card. And I can grab actually 2 of these with my puzzle of time. So let me grab 2 energies. Okay. So I have them. Let's go with Abyssal Hand. Just the Ultra Ball. Okay, let's try to flip Mysterious Beam. Ah, it's a Tails. So I can play special energy cards. Chaos Wheel again. Okay. So from now on, I will start to charge my another Noivern. Let me see, can I put something with the target whistle? I guess I can. I can put that rubbish. Why not? Ultra Ball, Judge, and Shrine of Memories. For another Wavering Break, so I can actually survive a little bit more. And Abyssal Hand. Okay, Super Road. Super Road. Trader's Mail for the Versus Seeker. And another Abyssal Hand, just because I can. There's another level ball, so let me just grab one more Noivern. And from now on I will just pass. Okay. So I shouldn't go for that Garbodor actually. He have 3 puzzle of time, so there's no chance that he can grab Garbodor. And actually that Trubbish can be easy price for me. Once I can attack with my Noivern Break. But when I knock out this Giratina, EX is pretty much over for my opponent because he will not be able to recover from that, in my opinion. He still needs to take 4 prizes. And by going on to knock out one Pokemon by one, that's just not easy. Okay, Trubbish have 2 retreat costs, so I can actually try to buy some time. He had 1 Cassius in his discard pile, so he can actually shuffle it with the Versus Seeker if he have Versus Seeker in his hand, so I'm just gonna see this right now, probably. So in that case, I can lay down Shrine of Memories plus Double Dragon Energy. Yes, there's a Versus Seeker for Lysander. Maybe he will just grab a free prize. Oh no, so he decided to Lysander that Noivern Break with 2 energies. Okay. So I guess I will just not sure. Let's go with N. I need only 1 energy card, 1 basic energy, yes, and I get it. Once I attach that energy, let me just see. Okay. Once I attach that energy, I can knock out that Giratina finally and grab 2 prizes. But right now he have like no Pokemon with no energy cards in play, and from there I think he can recover because right now I can just play Double Dragon energies. And probably that's it. I guess that's it. So I still have 2 Shrine of Memories plus 2 Puzzle of Times. And I can grab any 2 cards from my discard pile with it. So I can grab either way 1 more Noivern or maybe even, I don't know, something else. So there's a trainer's mail. Let's see. For the Headringer, Headringer useless. And a DC, so he can Quaking Punch. But I need to get heads. If I get heads, Seismitoades knock it out next turn. Because I can just play one energy and Shred Memories, I guess. That's 2 cards less. Oh, no, it's not. I need to burn next turn 3 cards if he don't knock me out right now. Versus Seeker for Team Flare Grant. Probably just in case if he does not get heads. I mean, if I get heads. How many Versus Seekers he played? 3? Oh, there's Escape Rope. Escape Rope? So he's not gonna hit for 30. I guess I can retreat. No, I bet, but I can even retreat with my Wavering Break. Plus, I can prevent the damage done to it. That Escape Rope was actually... I don't know. He do me a favor. Really nice. Really nice top deck. But he have 3 cards in his hand. I think I can just try to Mysterious Beam him. Tails. Never mind. If I get heads, I would discard a double Colress, and that would be 4th. DC, there's a Crushing Hammer, it's a Tails. Team Flare Grunt, okay. Quaking Punch for 30. The same thing gonna happen. Let's just draw one Abyssal Hand. Mystery's Beam again. Alright, so there's a heads. And from this point he can't use Quaking Punch anymore. Only chance that he can win this game probably is to find Giratina with 2 Double Dragon energies. But probably that's not gonna happen. And next turn I can just knock out that Seismitoad. So actually, if your opponent does not play Hex Maniac, you have really nice chance to win in any circumstance, because as long as you can flip heads on the coin flip, you can just prevent all damage done to you, and in order to that, you have 6 prize advantage, which is definitely great. I mean, 6 times to knock out something, that's not that easy. And there's a judge, so he's desperately looking to find something. He already played all 4 Puzzle of Times, so he have also 6 cards left, and I have 8 cards left, and there's a Trainer's Mail, so what I need to attack next turn for 170 and get Versus Seeker for Lysander. How many Versus Seekers I have left? 2 of them, plus I have 2 more Puzzle of Times left in my deck, so not good for my opponent at all. Alright, I mean, he grabbed that end because I will go down to 1 card, but I still have 2 Abyssal Hands. I mean, even if he can remove from play one of my auxiliaries, I can still get cards with Abyssal Hand. And there's Ultra Ball, so he's desperately probably looking for that Giratina EX, and there it is. So there's a Giratina EX, and I know the second card in his... Oh, so he actually discarded with Ultra Ball. Oh, so let me see if I can... I can't. Maybe I can. Well, let me see what I can get with Level Ball. There's a Versus Seeker, so alright. I just need to find Versus Seeker, so I can grab 2 prizes with my Noivern, and probably there's Versus Seeker, so this is gonna be knockout. I will just grab how How many cards he have? 4 cards. Well, let's just go with N in that case. I can go just with the N, and my opponents will draw the last 4 cards that he have, and I will just pass the turn. I mean, I can even go with a Abyssal Hand. Play Puzzle of Time for nothing. Grab the knockout, plus he just can't draw any more cards, and there's a GG. So, really nice battle, definitely. I showed that this deck can be very competitive against pretty much everything. So, once again, there's a full deck list. I hope you enjoy watching this video, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos if you already didn't. And if you like this video, you know what you need to do. Don't forget to like it or dislike it. Let me know what you think about this deck in the comments section. And if you're looking for any of these cards, visit tcgcast.com. You can find the link in my video description. So, till the next time, have a nice day, see you in the next video, and goodbye.